To be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Trey Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1, here's the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So striding forward now, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Santana will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Settling in now, Juan Soto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Hendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 8. Rendon at second, Soto at first, 2 out in the inning. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Two down, runners at first and second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. The 3-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter.
In now, Michael Taylor. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he lays off for ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. But 4 runs scored in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at T-Mobile Park. It's 4-0 Washington. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He's set, and the pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. ready to deliver the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They're down 4-0. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 9.
Kurt Suzuki.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. Weekly hit to third. Seager over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Pitch on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And the runner back safely. In now is Adam Eaton. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Healy brings it in, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mariners nothing. Striding in, Domingo Santana, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here it comes, 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 6, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Soto has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. And he popped him up. Gordon has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And the inning is over. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Dan Vogelbach is next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two-two. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Tim.
So the base is empty here with one away. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's D. Gordon now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just inside. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's only 1 for 10. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is eaten, he tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
The Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. He swings and grounds it to short. Beckham takes it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Suzuki, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Hit to first. And Healy will take this one himself to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 4-0. Now in the box, Malik Smith back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0 to the left side, but it's well fouled. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Strasburg with a check at first, and he's back in standing. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
3-1 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count remains full. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. None left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's a pop-up now. Healy is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
One gone for the Nationals in the fifth, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Wade LeBlanc enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 49, Wade LeBlanc.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. From the stretch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Turner over at second. Eaton is over at first with one away. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Line towards center field. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
So digging in now, Juan Soto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And that misses 2 and 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side. Nats leave a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. A little bit
Now
over
batting.
halfway home tonight,
first
bottom of the
baseman,
fifth, as we get a look at our
Ryan
line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. In now, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
To second for Kendrick. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Navarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Inside and low, 2-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Strasburg comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way.
I got 2-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Soto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Howie Kendrick. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Howie Kendrick.
He's set. Here it comes. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a liner. Foul. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Michael A.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Victor Robles will be next. Kendrick on second. Zimmerman at first. One gone. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He's struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. He's set, and the pitch, and a ball 1-0.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trey Turner is on deck. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. The second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Eaton. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Nationals lead it 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malik Smith. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Mariners center fielder down with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard, but foul. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another full count pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Thank you, Heidi. Matt Wisler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
22, Juan Soto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward the gap in left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Smith in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Into the box now, Ryan Healy. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of. The 2-1 on its way.
That's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Scorched to third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Vogelbach. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
2 out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Strasburg comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The 1-2. Zimmerman has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 7-0. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor.
The designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. And a full count. 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Kurt Suzuki waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Liner toward right center. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Trey Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Santana retreats for the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Digging in now, Tim Beckham. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik Smith.
At the plate, Malik Smith. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Dan Altavilla comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Digging in, Adam Eaton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Outside, 2-1. One out, nobody on. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The left fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Henniger racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And now for Washington, Howie Kendrick. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Washington, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready now, Mitch Henniger starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
Misses. That's ball one.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
Now batting,
So a good
left
job
fielder.
there of exploiting
Come
that.
and
That
go.
can be real hard for some guys to
Set
overcome
and
when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Last chance for the Mariners. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Eaton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.